We founded the charity 16 years ago. We had reached a time in our lives where we wanted to help others, and as parents of teenagers ourselves at that time, volunteering on a teenage hospital wards felt like the right place to start. We spent endless hours with teenagers with cancer, holding their hands, being much needed distraction from someone to talk to and a shoulder to cry on. After meeting a young man called Chris, we realised it wasn't us that these young people needed in their lives. What they needed was to be with others of their own age who really understood what they were going through.
So Chris was 19 at the time. He'd been diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma and he was given a very slim chance of survival. He was incredibly unwell and had just received a stem cell transplant. We got to know him and we got to find out that he was sole carer for two younger brothers. It was a difficult home life, led Chris to already having more responsibilities than most people had of his age. I took him under my wing, getting him to treatment, hospital appointments and helping him to run his household. Chris went through it all, 2 stem cell transplants, 5 rounds of chemotherapy, a month of radiotherapy, and finally a drug trial, which eventually seemed to have saved his life. Chris's younger brother, Carl, was diagnosed with the same cancer as Chris was fighting to survive. He found comfort and strength in facing this together. Sadly, Carl didn't survive his cancer, and he died in my arms on the 19th of July 2005 at the tender age of 20. When Carl passed away, Chris turned to me and said, "Deb, I haven't just lost my brother. I've lost the person in the world who really understands me. He understands what I was going through." Chris felt more alone than ever. With those words came a realisation. It dawned on Karen and I that although these young people were receiving amazing medical treatment and care, they needed the support that wasn't available to help them deal with the effects of the emotional, social and mental health side, not just during treatment, but the years that were to follow.
And so 16 years ago, Debbie and I founded Teens Unite to bring young people diagnosed with cancer together. In the first year, the charity supported 12 young people. Today, Teens Unite is currently supporting 1,800 young people. Yeah.